What is up, you buttercups? Alright, today we're going to be talking about Venom. This is not the first time I've talked about Venom, and it will not be the last. So let's just get right on into this, as I will step up and be the voice of reason whenever I need to, whenever things need to be cleared up, and whenever people are confused and shouldn't be. I don't know what that intro was, but let's clear the air on Venom on a couple different things. First, is this movie connected to the MCU? Short answer, yes. But it's not quite that simple. It's connected to the MCU the same way that Daredevil is. Will there likely be references to previous events in the MCU proper? Possibly. Will we be seeing Captain America and Iron Man flying around? Absolutely not. I would imagine with Amy that it was somewhere in the arrangement that if we're gonna let you use Spider-Man, then we need to find some way to connect our future properties to your version of Spider-Man, or you don't get them at all. You'd probably have no choice but to listen to these demands. And as Kevin Feige was probably a desperate man at the time. Now, speaking of connecting Spider-Man to Venom, there's a lot of questions floating around whether or not this movie will be rated PG-13 or rated R. I think there's ups and downs to either one. Venom's not a character that's particularly written to be rated R, but because of how he is, he eats people, and he's goop, and he's got the pointy teeth, and he growls and he speaks. I think it would benefit him, much like Wolverine and Logan, to just let him loose in an R rating and let him do what he wants to do. I think on the side of PG-13, there's something that we need to consider. We want to connect Venom to future Spider-Man films. We want to get Spider-Man 3 and Venom 2 to line up some sort of way. That might not really happen if, people are getting their heads ripped off in the Venom movies, so there's a strong chance that it will be PG-13. Wait a second, Toxic, did you just say Venom 2? Well, yeah, apparently Tom Hardy signed on to do 3 of these things, and while I think that's great, I'm a fan of Venom, I like me some Venom, I've read a whole lot of Venom in my life. Villains. That's gonna be my main thing here. Sure, there's plenty of Venom lore, there's a whole lot of symbiote stuff, but do we really want a trilogy of him fighting other Venoms? Isn't that what we complain about time after time after time? Because I know I do. But I feel like in certain situations, it's worth making an exception. So, is Venom one of those times where, because of what type of character he is, it's okay to kind of have him fight a mirror image of himself time after time after time? Is he like The Flash? Is he like Green Lantern, where it's like, well, that's pretty much all he fights in the comics, so good luck changing that up on screen? Or are you more one of those people that's just against it entirely, no matter what the circumstances is, even when it came to Man of Steel? Well, that's a question that you're going to have to answer for yourself. In fact, I'm going to put a little iCard on this video, the first time I've ever done that. I want you to vote yes to doppelganger villains, or no. I'm really curious, or even if you don't feel like clicking the iCard, comment below and educate me. And if you want to see more of me, well, you know what to do.